Hey guys, so here's a small piece about the birth of Ma Sita. Lord Ram's birth was very magical, and so was the birth of Ma Sita, and that is why I say there's beauty in these ancient pieces that belong to us. So, here it goes. No land had seen a crop in the land once so rich. Empty ran its crowds, people turned to Fitch. Humans and animals stared at skies to gods or winds silently died their cries. Their king Janak, a priestly heart, scourged every soul. No prayers, nor an art could defy the nature's rule. All their stocks had lasted, all kingdoms been begged for help, and then spoke a sage of a ritual all held. Till the land, O kind king, with a hoe heaped in gold. Your Raj Rishi known. Why did the Raja abandon his role? Learned and pious your intent is to every thread told. Let your karma as a farmer create a challenge for gods. A daughter must answer a mother's crying call. Laughed he madly, merrily, as if a future to him had been foretold. Till the land, O kind king, with a hoe heaved in gold. So Janak's Mithila, King Janak's Mithila was known for the kingdom of knowledge and art. It was never known for its riches, but it was always known for its devotion to the gods. But it had been years, there was no rain, and the kingdom was dying in a way. Everybody tried to send their own help, even Ayodhya did. But how much help can one receive? So King Janak sought the help of a great Rishi, and this Rishi said to him, "You have shown your faith, you have shown the bhakti, and you already are a knowledge soul. You have the gyan. But why did you stop the karma? Make a great hoe. Hoe means hull in Hindi, and till the land. Make it of gold if you want. And then a mother and a daughter will answer." Now, what he knows is something what Janak doesn't. So, Mithila had already been chosen to be the birthplace of Masita. Masita will and is to be the incarnate of Lord Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi. So, she is the mother, but she is to be born as the daughter, and is to be born of Devi Dhara, Bhumi herself. So both mother and daughter needs to see that yes, he is fit. He is fit in every way to be the father. So he suggests, go do the karma. Janak does not know anything about it, but he follows the advice of the Rishi, and he gives up his own jewelry, the little that the king wore, because he was a pious king. And everybody contributes, even the Queen Sunaina contributes. And the hoe is ready. A hope was instilled in all hearts alike. A kingdom became a farmer. Shall Janak till the land dry. The queen's jewel, the king's crown, was into a hoe cast, and a million hearts with the king to the field marched. Dug the ground and tilled the land, barren in the heat. Carved a line, did Janak his sweat, flowing like a creek. And then, like a hand, the earth had stopped the hoe. Alas, into the rock earth has turned. Everyone raised their brow. No force could move gold further, but it pulled as it held by leaves. With concern, Janak took to hand, turning the soil that had laid there softly and meek. He removed the soil so soft, even petals would be put to shame. No incense had ever felt this warm, like a garden touched by rain. Slept in peace there lay 2 eyes and 2 arms. Astonished were eyes that doth this miracle see. How could a child survive in this heat? Took her into arms, Janak without an air, smiled some winds to sky that had been there. Like a brush it filled with clouds, dark and no space to bear. So, listening to the Rishi's advice, Janak made a hoe of gold and he goes to till the land. And as he carved a straight line into the land, suddenly his hoe was caught up by the earth. It could not move any further. But when Janak moved closer to the land, it was softer as anything. And realizing that this is strange, this is something strange, he used his hands to remove the soil. It was softer than anything he has seen. So he removes the soil and he finds amongst the leaf in the barren land there was a child, softer, warmer than anything anybody would have seen in the land tried. It was shocking to everyone. How would a child survive this? As soon as this happens, as soon as the baby comes out of the earth, she cries. And the cries do something strange. Suddenly the sky changes. It's filled with lightning, it's filled with winds, and it becomes darker that even sun can't shine harder. So, smiled some winds to sky that had been bare, like brush it filled with clouds dark and no space to share. It had been a decade since the last lightning soon, Prakriti was tearing the tragedy it had for years doomed. Soon the land, the ponds and air roared with bellows. Far kingdom saw Mithila saved from the shallows. Streets, of course, filled, but eyes had been deeper. The child who brought rain, she who sowed the seeds, all called her Sita in destiny indeed. So finally he picks up the child, and with the cries, the rain returns. And suddenly every pot, every shallow was filled with rain. And Mithila was saved at the very last moment. This is the child that was born from a straight line drawn on the land, and hence they named her Sita. This is the child that will sow seeds in the kingdom which was very close to decline. So she will be a new line in destiny. She will be a new line indeed. So this is how Ma Sita was born into the kingdom of Janak and Sunaina. This is how beautiful was the birth of Ma Sita. I hope you like it, and there will be more. Take care. Have a great weekend.